Welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to some of the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome my good friend Scott Valentine. After spending nearly 22 years in executive leadership positions at Sprint and T-Mobile, Scott founded StopTheStress.com. Scott, we go way back, man. It's such a pleasure to have you back on the Top Gun Show.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see you, Steve. Awesome to be here.
Well, I'm excited about Stop the Stress, man. You guys are killing it. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind StopTheStress.com and the unique business model that you've developed.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Obviously my time managing channel teams at both Sprint and T-Mobile was a big inspiration, because I have a passion for the channel. I really like working at it. But picture this, Steve, imagine an advisor generating thousands of dollars a month in perpetual residual revenue. We've seen that before, right? But simultaneously, they get to witness their clients skyrocketing in efficiencies and achieving remarkable increase in their own customers' top-line revenues, all thanks to process automation. And here's where the real magic in the model unfolds, is we kickstart that process with scheduling a discovery call with the potential clients. And then, we shower that customer with the benefit of a free consulting call that demands very minimal engagement from the trusted advisor. So what's truly remarkable about the model is we simultaneously turbocharge revenue streams for the channel partner, but also we're equipping their clients to potentially save both time and money.
Wow, man, that's fantastic. And that's why you guys are taking off. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. What's your flagship service at Stop the Stress? How does it address the specific needs of today's business?
I'm glad you asked me that question, because this is an important part of our business as it develops. Our flagship solution is business process automation, and I'm sure people have heard that term, also known as workflow automation. But this is a cutting-edge service that involves the digitization and automation of business processes. It eliminates the need for manual labor and enhancing overall efficiency for the business. And so while many businesses are grappling with these repetitive tasks, manual tasks, this offering, what sets it apart is our laser focus now on small and medium-sized businesses. It's a colossal market really ready for transformation out there. And our approach is somewhat revolutionary. We commence with a risk-free discovery call, followed by a comprehensive assessment. So our experts craft that proof of concept automation for the customer that's tailored to their needs, and without charging a monthly fee until the client's completely satisfied with that proof of concept. So not only that, there's no charge until the customer signs off on it. The magic really doesn't end just with that, right? It's because this is also a managed service. So they're continuously monitoring this automation 24/7. Kind of reminds me of a telecom service, right? Because they're swiftly can jump in there and they can resolve any issues that might come up. Like if there's an API or something that changes, they can correct that. So we specialize in alleviating these common pain points for businesses, such as data entry, manual account, receivable processes, invoicing, data silos. I mean, you name it. There's a ton of processes that can be automated out there. It just depends on which operational bottleneck that a particular business has with the problem that we solve.
Wow, man, that's amazing. Sounds like you cracked the code, dude. You're doing a great job. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so for those that are interested in learning more about your services and partner programs with StopTheStress.com, what should they know about the opportunity and how can they get involved?
Yeah, that's a good question, right? How do we see the results? Well, for those who are eager to learn more about Stop the Stress, whether it's our services or our partner program, I encourage them to reach out to StopTheStress.com and schedule an initial call. And our workflow automation for business, we're looking at companies that just exceed 500,000 a year in revenues across many verticals, right? This is a very wide cross-section of customers. And after that brief introductory discussion, we arranged a 15-minute discovery call with one of our experts to take a look and find out what the pain points are for the customer. And that then cascades on to the assessment call if it makes sense for everybody. There's no hard sales here. This is solution selling. This is finding a way to automate those tasks that are going to make that company either save them money or increase their revenues. So once the trusted advisor wants to get involved, they can actually also reach out to us and schedule a 30-minute interview with us, and we can get them set up and ready to represent our services within 48 hours. With the staggering demand out there, we're talking about 32 million businesses in the U.S. Engaging these small, medium businesses in this conversation, can impact their business, not only to help their customers with their total revenue growth, but also they unlock new opportunities, open new doors for themselves, for their own services as well.
That's a great strategy, man. I'm a huge fan of you personally and professionally, but you've built a great model here. I really like it, how easy it is for the advisor. So anyway, Scott, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun Show. And I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a fun little known fact about yourself?
Well, first of all, I absolutely love the Top Gun Show. I mean, this is awesome. I had somebody go to my website and tell me, I saw you on Good Morning America. I'm like, well, it's close. But no, listen, here's a fun fact about me. I registered Stop the Stress, the domain for our company 29 years ago. When my daughter was your daughter's age, 1. She was 1 year old at that point. And it's hard to believe, but I dialed up on my trusty modem on America Online and bought that domain. And the reason I did that is I was thinking about, hey, I would like to be able to automate something to send to people's pagers, because this was before smartphones, right? As a reminder service. So it was going to be Stop the Stress reminder service. It was a groundbreaking idea back then, before automation was really part of our thought process. But you fast forward to today now, it's fascinating now to witness that the way this has come together now, and we're using that same term to now market our smart automation suites for customers. So it feels like a kind of full circle moment, if you will, because really we're leveraging this automation for the channel to make it relevant, but also make it strategically valuable for customers and help them add value to their business. So, not to take the place of their employees, but to actually be able to have their employees make a bigger impact on their business and get rid of all these manual tasks in their lives. So it's interesting how Stop the Stress has evolved over 29 years.
Wow, that's a great story. What a visionary. I mean, you saw the need for that 29 years ago. That's amazing. Well, hey, Scott, I know you're busy. Your phone's probably ringing right now with new advisors and people reaching out to you. Thank you so much for being on the Top Gun Show, carving out time out of your schedule. It's great to see you again. And I want to wish you continued success, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. It's awesome seeing you. And I hope to see you out in Las Vegas next time as well.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody.